Oh, hey. I can't see shit. What's up, everybody? What an interesting day I had today. It's not over yet. I had a set at 8 something. I went to the Improv, did a set at the Comedy Store, and then I have a midnight set at the Laugh Factory. I doubt there's ever even gonna be anybody on Facebook right now. It's kind of fucking late. But I'm just out walking this guy. You say hi, buddy. You want to say hi? No. I'm walking this guy. Hey. And what's up, man? What an interesting day I had. You know, what kind of dog do I have? He is half pit, half boxer, and all pussy. He won't come out from under. What's up, man? He won't come out from under, out of my yard if there's a squirrel under the car in the driveway. He just stares at me like, you want to get rid of that fucking squirrel? And to be fair, I hate squirrels. Hey, Chicago, I fucking hate squirrels. I think squirrels are like they're up there with pigeons as useless. And there's this one squirrel who lives in my front yard. Hey, what's up, Brett? No furniture yet, but I'll let you guys know if I find some. There's a squirrel in my front yard that jumps from tree to tree when I'm walking outside. I just ran into a tree that scared the fuck out of me. And he throws things at me as I walk to my car. Well, hi, Don. Am I hunting Pokemon? Fuck. No, I'm not hunting fucking Pokemon because I'm a grown-up. And I still can't believe Pokemon is a thing. I mean, it's amazing to me that it is it's still a fucking thing. Jacob, who's he's 19, when he was a kid, baby, loved Pokemon. It's still happening. Like, what the fuck? The dude who took acid and invented Pokemon is he's been cashing checks for fucking ever. Okay, but Pokemon is life right now, yeah. Let's see the dog. You want to see the dog? I just showed the dog, but I'll show him again. There he is. Hey, Rock. Hi, buddy. So I'm going to go do a set at the Laugh Factory at midnight, and then I'm going to get wicked high, and I'm going to come home and do a little podcast. I know on my podcast fan page, a lot of people have been leaving incredibly scathing, horrific messages about Danny Mathers, who did an interview with me. Danny is the woman who Snapchatted that picture of the woman, the older woman naked in the locker room, and sent it out, and then get fired from her job, and she's getting death threats, and might have legal charges against her. And by the way, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say it. Rocky is very cute. Look, what she did was terrible. I also think, I go as far as even when people take pictures of people at a mall and post it. I'm against that. If somebody goes out and leaves their house, it doesn't give you the right, if you think they're ridiculous looking, to take a picture and send it out. I don't think that's good, naked or not naked. That's why when I describe people on Twitter and people say picture it didn't happen, I just won't do it. I've done it twice and I felt bad both the times I did it. So I just don't do that anymore. That scared the fuck out of me too. So I don't think there's any excuse for what she did. I think it was, and I don't know her that well. I just met her that one time when, she did my podcast. So I really can't speak to her character. She seems like a nice enough person, but I will say this. As terrible as what it is that she did, does she deserve to lose her job? Interesting question. Let me ask you all something, okay? Let me ask you all something. Would you want to be judged? Think of the worst 5 things you've ever said or done. Worst 5. Would you want to be judged in a bubble, in a vacuum, by those 5 things? If the worst thing you ever did, you ended up on Twitter. Look, guys, I've done some fucking terrible things. When I was in high school, I stole Halloween candy from kids. Now, if that had hit a newspaper right now, high school kid caught stealing candy, you would be like, that is a fucking juvenile. What a dick. And you would assassinate that person's character. Now, by all means, what I did was terrible. But you do dumb things. You make mistakes. You have error in judgment. But to lose your fucking job, your livelihood. Now, look, if she broke the law and they're going to press charges, that's, you break the law, you have to deal with that. But guys, before you get morally outraged by people and things you see online, understand that you don't see 30 seconds before and you don't see 30 seconds after. You don't see what led up. And sometimes people just make mistakes. But Twitter and Facebook and all this shit has turned into this generation's Salem witch hunt. You are fucking guilty and an asshole. This is different than stealing candy, for sure. She shouldn't lose her job, Christine. For what? It has nothing to do with her job. It's just like Bill Clinton got a blowjob in office. It has nothing to do with how well he performed as president. That has nothing to do with one, has nothing to do with the other. She doesn't need to lose her job. She did a terrible thing. If you asked her, does she feel like she made a mistake? I bet you she would say yes. If you asked her, does she regret it? I bet you she said yes. I think the death threats and the not leaving her house and all that shit is punishment enough. I do. I think she should have to make some reparations with the woman, but that's none of our fucking business. It is none of our business. See, the no mercy, Christine, I just would love for you just to think about the worst thing you've ever done. Let's put it on Twitter and let's have everyone judge you. It's nothing to do with mercy. She had an error in judgment. She did something that was really stupid. By the way, which 1,000 of you, let me ask you something. Nobody's ever sent you, let's go with women and men. As a woman, nobody's ever sent you a dick pic and you haven't showed it to your friends? Without consent? That they say you got a dick pic from a dude you're dating, you've never showed it to one of your friends as a joke? Your friends haven't seen a picture of your boyfriend's dick or something? Is that not the same kind of violation? Guys, if a woman sends you pictures of her tits, you show her friends. It's the same thing, guys. You shouldn't blast it out there, but you're still violating that person. It's not right either way. How do you know this is the worst 5 things she's ever done? I don't know her that well. What I'm saying is, Christine, then just get off the fucking page. I just think it's terrible that we sit in our rooms and judge people that we don't know. She made a mistake. By the way, if that's the worst mistake she ever makes in her life, she's got a pretty good life. And if you all can sit there, you especially, Christine, and think that you've never done anything wrong, and you don't want to be judged by the worst thing you've ever done, well, then you're the best person in the world, Christine. Oh, you're from Iowa. Right. So that means people from Iowa don't do shit that's fucked up. I'm just saying. You guys, it's so easy to sit back and judge. And I bet you she's not more than 26. She's a young kid who made a stupid fucking mistake. But, I mean, for everybody in America to now have her be public enemy number 1 is bananas. It's bananas. So, and if you want to sit in Iowa and judge her the way you are and say no mercy, then you're part of the fucking problem. You're part of the fucking problem. I feel for the unknown woman in the picture too. I think it's terrible. Guys, you're missing the point. I think it's terrible, reprehensible. She should absolutely make some sort of reparations with the woman. And if she broke the law and she gets sued or anything like that, that's what happens. But companies are too quick to fire people for fear of the fucking social media mob. That's all I'm saying. For people just like Christine, who are making judgments on people they don't know. Her apology was not great. I would agree with that 100%. Yeah, man, look, let's hope she works and figures it out and all that shit. Anyway, Shark Week wasn't the same without you. Going off topic, thank you. Yeah, it didn't happen. They changed the show around a little bit. I think they tried to make it a little more serious, and that is not my wheelhouse. Oh, does everybody want to watch Rocky take a shit? Is that part of Facebook Live? Do people want to see that? Okay, so anyways, later tonight, there are bigger issues going on in the world than what she did. Oh, 100% true. That's like, it's such a minuscule thing. It's a terrible thing, but it's an isolated incident. It was bad judgment. We're basically crucifying this woman for bad judgment. If she did it 1,000 times, then you would be like, oh, she's a serial photographer of naked old women in the shower. But she didn't. Look at that. Papa's got it. Going in for the scoop, everybody. Bing! But, and I agree, by the way, her apology was terrible. But anyways, let's jump off of this. What do you guys want to talk about? Thank you, Brian. You're publicizing the page. Well, what else do you... Thank you, Samantha, for saying you love the podcast. What do you guys want to talk about? There's 45 of you watching. You're up late, everybody. Oh, I can't wait. Where are you going, Renee? You leaving? You taking off so early? You're bailing? You're bailing on me. Renee, should we play some... Well, that's a different Renee. I was going to say, Ghostbusters movie. Oh, I want to go see that so badly. Are people really mad? Oh, and I can't wait to see Suicide Squad 2. Oh, and Jason Bourne. Oh my God, I want to see that. I was so glad that Matt Damon came back. I'm not saying that I didn't like Jeremy Renner. By the way, Rocky coughed and I just about shit my pants. Oh my God. I get so nervous. I mean, part of it is that I'm kind of high, but I get so nervous. Did you guys know I was high? I wonder if I end up more functional than I... Oh, is that a couch? No, just a wall. Oh, you guys almost got a fucking great couch. What am I doing for the rest of the evening? I have a set at the Laugh Factory at midnight. Yeah, Matt Damon's so much better than Jeremy Renner. Not even fucking close. Oh, and there will no longer be any more Boomer and the Old Mans. Yeah, someone took a picture of an old lady. Yes, Mandy, Danny Mathers. There are no more podcasts for Jacob and I, Boomer and the Old Man. Get a bigger dog. He's a half pit, half boxer. He's a big dog. I just get jumpy when I'm high. But no more Boomer and the Old Man because this was a great lesson for me today. Really was. It was a tough one, but a great one. You know what I didn't know? That he's been doing all of those podcasts for me. Because he thought I wanted to do it. And he was like, it was fun, but showbiz is not for him. It's not his thing. And he was doing it for me. And he said he didn't want to disappoint me. I felt kind of guilty. You know, I didn't know that. I had no idea. I have so much fun with him that I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, so today it was just kind of like pulling teeth to get him to come do one. And I asked him, I go, is this not something you want to do? And he was like, I don't want to disappoint you. And that was a tough one for me, but it was a lesson because especially with him, more than my other two kids, because they're a little more focused, I think I make suggestions or get him jobs or all the shit that I think he'll like. But I think maybe I've been meddling a little too much. So I told him today that he would never disappoint me and there's nothing he could do to make me love him any less. And then I was sorry and I felt like I was meddling. Oh, and we got ourselves a nice little piece of furniture, everybody. Miss you on Chelsea. Thank you very much, Rosa. Better to know that than be forced into... Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. And he's such a good guy. Guys, who wants one of these TVs? When's the last time you saw one of these motherfuckers? Yeah, right in my neighborhood. I just don't understand how people leave their shit on the side of the road. Like, oh, I don't want this TV anymore. I guess I'll just leave it outside. You don't call the fucking trash. I'm 4 years late to the game, but Josh and Ross podcast get me through half marathon. Oh, yeah, thank you very much. I love doing Josh and Ross. And thank you, Carrie. I appreciate that. I will try to kill him at the Laugh Factory tonight. Had a good time at the Comedy Store. I saw my friend Fortune Feimster. I love Fortune. I mean, she is just like... My dog likes to eat shit more than I like steak. A dude goes in on it. It's like, oh, guys, I think I see a recliner up ahead. Who wants to sit on the recliner? Not me. I'm not sitting on the recliner. Did I send Sarah and John a wedding gift? I'm going to do a podcast with Sarah. We're doing Fairly Normal together on Monday. So we'll get into all that, her wedding and all that stuff. Don't feel guilty. Proves how much he cares for you. Yeah, we are very close. Very, 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 very close. It's truly one of the pure honors in my life to have been able to, to have him call me dad. It's been pretty fucking amazing. But with all my kids, though. With all my kids. It's been pretty. And guys, Beth is in Atlanta for the summer. This is the craziest. Okay, I'm alone, right? At my house. I don't have any responsibilities for anybody else. For the first time in 19 years. I woke up in the morning, I'm like, what the, buddy, you can't eat shit. That is not how we're doing this. Good Lord. No wonder your breath smells like a camel's asshole. Fuck. Do you need to reevaluate your life if you're listening to a stranger ramble their thoughts? The question is, do I need to evaluate my life because I'm walking around talking to myself into a camera? One or the other. A real and relatable, thank you. Okay, here we go. Do you want to see? Oh, guys, look at this beautiful recliner. Who doesn't want to come? Do you guys know? Are you familiar with the furniture I find? Guys, I mean, can you see it? Or is it too dark? Let me get on the other side. Oh, look at that beauty. Oh, it's too dark. What a bummer, guys. I mean, it is a beauty. Maybe, why can't I see? Yeah, it's too dark. It's just a beaut. I'm going to have to, Rock just took a leak on it and then licked his own pee. Good Lord. Every time someone tells me dogs are so smart, I'm like, yeah, he just ate some shit and can't figure out his way around a fucking parking pole. So, I don't know how smart he is. Carrie, if you want it, come get it, man. Any fabulous people in the neighborhood? I got a ton of fabulous people in this neighborhood. We had a porn house down the street, at the end of my street. You know, I live in the valley, and the valley is it's where they shoot all the porn. And it was funny to watch. You could see the women. Okay, so when the women walked in at noon, they were like fancy. Their hair was done. They looked like they were going to the club. Man, when they walked out of there 6 hours later, it looked like they had been in a fist fight with Mike Tyson. They were limping. One of their heels was broken. Mascara running. They just looked like they had been through some shit. I gotta tell you, it was crazy. Yeah. Nana Judy, I'm so sorry to hear about your dog. I know. Isn't that weird for those of us who have pets? Isn't it? Oh, another gem. Guys, look at what is happening tonight. This is like it's like IKEA out here. Can you see this mattress? Yep, who just kind of puts a mattress outside? Just saying. What was I talking about? What was I talking about before I saw the mattress? Nope. I can't remember. I cannot remember what I was saying. What was I saying before the mattress? Okay, that is what happens. Oh, people with bed bugs, yeah. That mattress is. Oh, that was a mattress and a box spring, everybody. So come on, get it. Carrie, come get it. You can get your chair and a box spring. You know what's crazy is that there are people who come pick up those mattresses and fucking sleep on them. I was talking about people with pets. Huh. Oh, yeah. Remarkable that those of us with pets, okay? It's not weird. But think about the contract we signed. We're going to get this little animal. Have him be part of our family. Love him. I never go as far to say we love him as much as our children because I know, like anybody who's ever had a pet first and been like, I love this dog so much. I love it just as much as a kid. And then you have the kid And then you're like, well, I mean, I love it, but not as much as the kid. But anybody who's ever had one, you get into a contract, right? The contract you have with this animal is that I'm going to love you like you're part of my family, but I know that you're going to die before me. It's brutal if you think about it. I mean, I've had 2 dogs now, and after my first dog, I was like, I can't do that again. I didn't think I'd ever have a dog again. If anyone's ever put their dog down, Jesus, that is like, I had a really hard time recovering from that. Just being in that room. The vet was like, you don't have to be in the room. You know, a lot of people don't come in the room. But I don't think dogs are as smart as people say they are because they eat their own shit. He's eating a piece of shit right now. Hey, drop that. Oh, fucking, look at this. This makes me laugh. Can you see the horses? No, it's too dark. But it was brutal. I didn't think I was going to recover. And the doctor was like, you don't have to go in. But shit. I didn't want my dog to be scared in there and die by himself, right? But anyone ever done that who's watching? I know there's only like 50 of you out there. Has anyone? It is brutal, right? Judy, yeah. Is my cell going to die from going live on here? I don't know. You had to put your dog down. Yeah. Melissa, you didn't get another dog? Yeah. I couldn't do it either for a long time. It was just something that I wanted, because during the time that the dog, and I'm way more of a dog person than a cat person, but during however many of those 8 to 14 years that you get are amazing, because that unconditional love of a dog is second to fucking none. But that's why when they leave and you're in that room, it's a mess. Hardest thing in the world, hard it is. Yeah, it's brutal. It's hard to get another. But that's why some people have told me, like, look at this that's my buddy. Hey, are you my buddy? He doesn't give one fuck. Some people, what they do is they get a second dog before their dog passes away, which I thought about doing, but every time we get a second dog, Rocky, like, we've tried it twice, and both times Rocky just sits in his bedroom and shakes because he's such a pussy. It is crazy. Take a piece. I'll definitely take it. Actually, your whole family was in the room when our dog died. Really? Yeah, Beth is still filming. Beth is will be filming until the middle of September. I'm about to walk into a really dark patch. I'm sorry, that was my nickname in high school, Dark Patch. I don't know why that doesn't cut on more than that's what she said. That's what my nickname in high school is, so much better. Okay, yeah, Beth is still filming. Let me see, for those of you out there, what are my tour dates this summer? Going to Des Moines next weekend, Oklahoma to a casino the weekend after that, and I'll be around. I'll be in Chicago, I'll be in St. Louis. I'm doing a couple colleges in Springfield, Massachusetts. I'm doing another casino in Florida with Fortune, actually. Fortune and I will be down there September 22nd, I believe. Oh, fuck, that was a tree. Damn it, I'm 3 tree scares tonight. All right, it's better than that with this shit, I agree. Are you ever coming to Pittsburgh, Johnny? When that improv books me, I will be there, man. I've been there before and I loved it. I really did. All right, I'm gonna get going here pretty soon. Where in Chicago? I'll be at Zany's. Zany's downtown. I'll be at Rosemont at Zany's, and then I'll also be at the St. Charles one, I think. Stop eating shit. Come on, holy shit. Nicole, Boston. I was just there. Sarasota, Florida. That's where my grandparents lived. Big time. Yeah, Rocky is good now. In Oregon, I'll be up in Oregon. You know I love that Portland, Oregon Helium. Fuck. I've had some of my funnest shows there. I did one 420 show there, a late show Saturday on 420, and I don't even know what happened. It was a fucking mess, but it was so much fun. Yeah, McCurdy's. I like McCurdy's. McCurdy's is like one of the first times I had Jason, by the way, you're stupid on my Facebook page, and you're even fucking stupider on here. Getting fucking kick rocks, dude. Holy shit. Tired of listening to your stupid fucking comments. I know I'm supposed to love every person that follows me, but that's just not the case. I'm sorry. Like, you can only say so many stupid things at once. 420 is your birthday? Hey, from Fort Worth. I love doing that hyenas down there in Fort Worth too. And I visited that Gas Monkey garage. That was fantastic. All right. I think I'm going to take off here pretty soon. I really enjoyed this. This was cathartic and therapeutic, and I've had a rough, not rough, you know, you go through patches sometimes where you, even though things are going well, and I'm an overwhelmingly positive person, where you question yourself. And I've had a couple of those days. I don't know if that's because I'm alone in my house for the first time, but yeah, I've been doing a lot of talking to myself. It might be a little creepy. That's why I turned on Facebook Live tonight, so while I was talking to myself, I could fool myself into thinking I was actually talking to some other people. I'll do this again for sure. I've had a really good time. I will enjoy my stand-up. And thank you, Jimmy. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in. And yeah, and I'm excited about doing my set tonight. And yeah, if you're in LA, come to the Laugh Factory. Even though there's only like a couple people watching right now because it's so late. I appreciate you guys. I really do feel like that I have really a good group of people following me. I appreciate you guys more than you know. I appreciate you spending your time, and you know, you only get so much time in this world, and I appreciate you guys spending it, you know, sometimes with me. So I will, careful going over the hill. Don't worry about it. I got it. I'm going to go do my little set. And, oh, look at that massive dog. Holy shit nuts. Oh, my God. By the way, there's a dog that lives next to me. For sure, this dude gives that dog steroids. It is fucking huge. A huge pit. Oh, my God. It scares the crap out of me. You can't see? Oh, okay. All righty, buddy. We'll see everybody very soon. All right. Talk soon later.